After beating Stanford in football and basketball, will the Aggies spank Stanford once again in baseball? Aram Jabari has the story.
Well, the year is winding down, classes are coming to an end, and Aggie athletics, for the most part, is done. NCAA, club, and IM sports are all wrapping up, and while there have been highs and lows this year, particularly the Stanford games against basketball and football teams, there's really only one last hurrah left, and that's the Stanford game for the UC Davis baseball team. We know the players and coaches are psyched, but we thought it'd be interesting to ask you, the people of UC Davis, what you think about the upcoming game against Stanford.
I had absolutely no idea it was coming up, but Stanford's quite a program, so it would be really amazing to have that kind of exposure for our baseball team.
I'm actually pretty excited after going to the basketball game and really enjoying that. It's going to be a big game to have Stanford come here. So yeah, I'm excited about them coming in here.
Actually, I didn't know we had a game coming up, but I went to the football game, so I'd like to see that. I also went to the NCAA women's water polo game, so I kind of like seeing us playing big, quote, big team sports. And this year I think we beat them in football, soccer, and basketball, so that was pretty awesome.
Oh, I'm really stoked. I am so excited. We're just going to totally cream them.
To tell you the truth, I'm pretty excited over it, because I went to the basketball and the football one. So, I'm just ready to see, Davis whoop some butt in baseball as well. We already got them two things ready for this one.
Yeah, well, I'm a student athlete. I run track, so just sports in general, make me really excited. But I'm really excited. Again, I went to the football game, and it was really exciting. I was pumped about that. And I think, winning, competing against people that are basically expected to dominate, and when we win, it just provides a greater feeling. So, yeah, I'm excited about the upcoming game.
So it's obvious that the Aggie faithful are strong and united in their faith for the UC Davis baseball team to pull this one out. But what did they think about the injuries that the pitching roster has suffered? And did they think that might affect their chances to win?
Well, I know Stanford's a good program, but I've seen the Aggies pull off a lot in my 4 years here, so I guess anything could happen, really.
Yeah, actually, I know a lot of the guys, and they've been working really hard, and this is a big game for them. So they're going to try their best and go out there and give it all they have. It's their last two games, and for the seniors, this is all they have left.
I don't know too much about most of the players. If we beat them in these other sports, I don't see why we can't beat them in baseball, but I really don't know.
The Aggies pretty much kick ass, and I think we could do anything.
The injuries, it's going to be hard, but we're going to win no matter what. We was the underdogs for everything. We was underdogs for football, underdogs for basketball, and we came out and we whooped. And that's what we're going to do this time. We're going to whoop because that's Aggie-ness. That's what I have to say. It's Aggie-ness of whooping Stanford. That's all we do. We may not whoop everybody else, but we're going to whoop Stanford.
Yeah, I would have to agree. There obviously a lot of the main players have injuries, but I think just the spirit itself, like the Aggie pride, will overcome those injuries, and we'll do good, I think.
So we know that the people here at UC Davis are psyched about this game, but we also thought it would be interesting to ask them if they had been to any of the basketball or football games against Stanford and what they thought about this as a rivalry. Is Stanford our biggest rival now? This is what they had to say.
Probably not to them, but to us, I think they really are like the school to beat, to help us make more of a name for ourselves and really assume our position in Division I for the future.
So I think Sac State is still that much a little bit bigger, and Cal Poly in football definitely. But Stanford's getting up there. Hopefully one day it'll just be us and Stanford that are always fighting it out.
I don't know. I think Sacramento still is kind of our rival. I never really follow rivalries like, oh, this is this team and we don't like them. But in some ways, yeah, now that we beat them in all those sports, I think they want to beat us. But
are they the team you want us to beat the most?
I don't care that much, but I just want to see us win. I don't really care what team we play.
I don't know about our biggest rival, but there was a lot of uproar kind of when we beat them, so it's an injury. They're probably going to want to get us back.
because there's so much of a D1 school. Everybody knows about Stanford and all this other stuff. And somebody like us, the underdogs, the D2 who just became D1, whooping them in every sport. I mean, it's going to become a little rival. I know Stanford's a little butthurt over it, you know. Somebody like the Aggies, nobody ever heard of, whooping them. Now we're going to whoop them again on every single sport. We even beat them in soccer. So, I mean, come on now. It's just great and it's just awesome. And they're going to be the rivals from now on. Forget Sac State. They suck already. Now it's Stanford.
Yeah, I have to agree. They're probably our biggest rivals. Like I said, just being, you know, in the, you know, athletic field myself, like when you have like the underdogs competing against, you know, like the known schools and then coming out on top, it's just an awesome feeling. So I think just by us winning, you know, the other, you know, sports definitely has made it, you know, a greater competition between the two schools.
So Stanford is now, in most people's eyes, our biggest rival, and this is the last major NCAA game of the year. Everyone's got to be there. Everyone is psyched. Stanford, UC Davis. It's going to be happening at. It's going to be happening Saturday. Yeah. So, Dobbins Stadium, Saturday, May 27th. Be there. Support the Aggies. For D1 Sports, this is Aram Jabari, AGTV.
Thank you for watching AGTV, UC Davis Television. I'm Priscilla Luong. We'll see you next time.